Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Moni and I'm going to be teaching you how to do this super easy makeup look that I'm wearing right now. It's actually the first makeup look that I started doing when I first started doing makeup, and I did it literally every single time because it was so easy to do. And yeah, so today it took me 10 to 15 minutes to achieve it, plus lashes, of course. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do it, and I hope you guys like it. And if you do, please remember to like and subscribe. Alright guys, so to get started, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Original. I'm going to apply it directly onto my eyelids, and then I'm going to blend it in with my finger. I like doing it better this way because I feel like I can really get all that excess off and blend it in really well. You can use a brush if you want to. I just think it's easier, it's faster with my fingers. I really like this eyeshadow base because it's really long lasting and it keeps your eyeshadow from creasing. So it's really important that we do this step before we even start with our eyeshadows. So now that that's all blended, we can get started on our base. I'm going to go in with my Docolor Flat Blending Brush, and any fluffy brush will actually work for this part because we're just setting the base. I'm going to go in with my Morphe 350 Matte Palette in the color Bone, and this is just going to go all over my eyelid. And like I said, we're setting the base. So this is going to help not only set the primer, but it's going to help the creasing as well. Also, let's not forget that powder blends on powder, so this is really going to help with the blending of all of the colors that we're going to use and to make it look really uniform. So now that we have all the boring stuff out of the way, we can start creating some depth to our eyes. To do that, I'm going to go in with the color Sauce from the same palette that we used before, and a crease brush from Docolor Cosmetics. I'm just going to go over my brow bone, and that's just going to create the beginning depth. We're going to go over our brow bone about 3 times, but we're going to end at different places each time. For now, we're just going to go all around our brow bone. So yeah, we're just going to blend and try to build it up, but I'm just going to speed through this so that you guys don't have to watch me blend over and over and over again. Now we're going to use Boxy on the same palette, and we're going to use a smudge tache brush. We're going to go about halfway on our brow bone, and then when we're blending, we're just going to go and drag it towards the inside of our eyes. I always use my brow as a reference point to find the middle of my eyelid. So wherever my eyebrow curves is where I'm going to stop, and then from there, when I start blending, I'm just going to drag it without picking up any more eyeshadow. I'm just going to use the eyeshadow that's already on my eye. So yeah guys, this is where I'm going to blend, and then you're going to see me drag the eyeshadow towards the inside of my eye. And that's what I mean. So blend, blend, drag. Okay, so after all of that blending, we're done with the color Boxy, so we're going to use the same exact crease brush that we just used with the color Humble in the same palette. With this color, we're going to only go to mid crease. We're going to stop halfway. We're not going to drag it from one end to the other. We're just going to go from the outer end of your crease to the middle, and then from there we're just going to blend it right there in the middle. We're not going to the other corner. This is what's really going to make your eye look more awake, and it's going to give it more depth. We are finally done with the crease, and now we're going to go to our eyelid with the color Swiss from the same palette in a flat brush. This brush doesn't have a brand. I got it for Christmas. I don't know where it's from, but yeah, so any flat brush will work. We're just filling in the inner lid underneath of your crease. Okay, so if you mess up like I just did and you go over your crease by accident, do not worry, fear not. There is a way to fix it. You can go back with your crease brush, the one that you use for your outer corner, and just blend it in without picking up any more color. Just use the color that's already there and just cover it up. Just cover that shit up. Now that our mistakes are covered up and they never happened, we're going to go in with the color Retro and a flat fluffy brush. This one is the SEM C25, and we're just going to pat that color into the eye. After we pat it, we're going to blend it, and if you took too much off, then you're just going to pat some more on there. And when I say pat, I mean pat. Like, you're not brushing it on there, you're patting it on there. To blend, we're going to use the blending brush by Docolor. When we're blending, you want to make sure that you're only blending where you see the two colors join together. So where the two colors merge is where you're going to blend. You're not going to blend all the way into the white. You're just blending at that border line where brown and white meet. Once you've blended in that borderline, you're going to go back and blend your crease just so that all the colors look uniform. It should look kind of ombre if you want to think of it that way. You just shouldn't be able to see a harsh transition between the colors. Remember, we have 4 colors here, so you don't want a sharp transition between the 4. You want it to look smooth, as if you had one color and you slowly made it lighter. So if you wanted a matte eyeshadow, then you could have been done at that last step that we just did, but I wanted a little bit of shimmer on my eyes. So I'm going in with my Jaclyn Hill palette in the color Fair, and I'm going to use my C23 Zem brush, and I'm just going to go over the white part of my eyeshadow. So it's the same exact technique that we used for the white and the same way to fix it if you mess up. So I'm just going to speed through this part since it's optional. Now I'm just going to do my eyebrows, my eyeliner, and my foundation. I said them out of order, but whatever. I'm not going to include them in this video. I'm just going to speed through them because those are tutorials for another time. So now I'm just gonna go in with my Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm just gonna put that on my upper lashes, and we'll do something different with our under eye before we put mascara on that. Once our mascara is done, we're gonna put lashes on. Most people would curl their lashes before they put fake lashes on, but I have pretty curly lashes, so I didn't have to do that. Just remember that if you do have straight lashes, to curl them, because false lashes are not going to blend in with your natural lashes if they're not curly. So once I have my lashes on, I'm just going to go back to my Morphe 350 palette to the color Retro, which is the one that we use on the outside of our eyelid. It's the darkest color. And I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills dual-ended brush that comes in the Subculture palette. And I'm going to go underneath my waterline from the outer corner to about the middle, and I'm just going to blend that color in. This is just going to tie in the whole look together, and it's going to make your eyes look more awake or bigger. Once I'm done blending that in, then I can go ahead and add mascara to my lower lashes, which will definitely tie in the rest of the look. Then I also went in with my Becca highlighter in the color Moonstone, and I just tapped a little bit of that with my finger on the inner corner of my eyes to give it a little bit of shimmer. And finally, my favorite part, lipstick. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Now I just have to go do my hair, and I'll be right back.
Do 5 takes, okay? Action!
My funny hair is ugly. I snorted.
I snorted.
Yeah, yeah. Hang in there.
Suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucker.
Oh, I don't know where the subscribe button is. I guess it's down here.
Everyone.
Remember to like and follow. Follow, subscribe. This is YouTube, Monica.
Oh.
And yeah, see you guys next time.